Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 5 of Europa Universalis 4 as Castile. First of all, I'd like to say a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter Bobby Fender for sponsoring this video with his generous donation. It really is appreciated and it means a great deal to me. Now, the more observant among you may have noticed that the date is the 11th of November 1444. I have decided to restart. I only got 4 videos in and realised I made a lot of mistakes very early on. A lot of it was down to my, I don't know, just not concentrating, playing poorly, however you want to put it, but things were not going well. On top of that, I also got some pretty poor rolls with RNG, and I actually managed to record up to episode 7, but it was just getting from bad to worse. So I didn't even record, I didn't even keep the recordings of episodes 5, 6 and 7, I just trashed them. Decided to restart, but as I'm only 4 episodes in, we're just basically going to carry on from episode 5. If it works for a rumba, it will work for me. So we're pretty much back where we are, back where we started before. So let's go ahead and turn the forts off, of course, because we want to save some money. That always costs us a fortune. Forts off. Go ahead and do that. Set our rivals. So, right, Burgundy have rivaled us. Burgundy my only enemy at the moment. So we're not rival to Aragon. Aragon are rivaled. I always never remember which way around these are. So, right, I think enemies are the ones that have rivaled you. So Venice and Hungary have rivaled Aragon. Aragon's rivaled France. That's good for me. So we don't want to rival Aragon. So do we want to rival France? But then we'll be against England. France is rivaled England, Burgundy and Austria. England is rivaled to France, Denmark and Scotland. Allied to Portugal. Portugal is allied to England, rivaled against the Papal State, Tunis and Morocco. So our rivals should be, well, definitely Morocco. I'm tempted to say not France for now and go Burgundy, England. So let's go Burgundy and let's go England. So even though France are rival to Aragon, we might actually be able to get Aragon friendly. That'd be really good. We'll leave advisors for now. Improve our prestige. Solidify? That's not what we want to do to the Pope. Solidify our papal relations. Improve our prestige. Finish the Reconquista. So that will be Granada, which we do want to do. Mission succeeds when the following criteria are met. Province owner is not... Well, the province owner is not Muslim religion group. So we want to grab all of those. How long is the truce? I can never remember because you do start with this truce. February. So it's 4 years. So that's quite some time. So let's go ahead and improve papal relations first. So we'll go straight over there and start improving our relations with the Pope. Relations, improve relations. Okay, sorry about that cut there. I just had to go and answer the door. Annoying people. Can't even remember what I was up to. Let's let the game tick on for a little bit. And we'll sort a few things out. We definitely want to go in here and get our alliance with Portugal. Got an alliance offer from Navarra. See if we can beat France to them this time around. Our coast has been raided. Oh, ships. Yes, let's sort that out. So, lights. You definitely want to be protecting trade. In this trade node. And then let's go ahead and... I think we will mothball those heavies for the time being. Royal marriage offer from Portugal, which is fantastic. Aragon is hostile towards me because they want my provinces. Well, that's not very nice. Hostile attitude towards Castile. Well, how dare you? Royal marriage offer from Navarra. Sure, let's take it. We'll try and sort of diplomatically annex them if possible. I wanted an alliance with you. Why do you hate me so much? Let's go in and see if we can improve relations with Castile. Not Castile, with Aragon. Because we want to be able to go and attack France with Aragon. That'd be ideal. So we've got no advisors at the moment. That is probably for the best. How are we on number of units? So we can still have 8 more. Cavalry are expensive, but it's better to have sort of 4 in each stack. So let's put that up. Let's go ahead and just drop down the army maintenance for a little while. Because we know we were having problems with money on the last game. We don't have any anything that's going to pop that we need to worry about. Now, did we move merchants around last time? So we collect here naturally. You are collecting from over here. But you're barely collecting anything at all. You're forcing trade in this way. So we're probably better off over here. Transferring trade, to be honest. It's probably not going to make a huge deal of difference. Let's have a quick look and see how that goes. So we're at 3 ducats at the moment. And yeah, slightly more, but not really too much to worry about. So we're trying to solidify papal relations. We're trying to suck up to Aragon. See, we actually like them, but they want my provinces. Border fiction. Would they accept a royal marriage? They would not, because they still have that hostile attitude towards us. Stop being hostile, dude. You want my provinces. I understand, but stop. You're allied with the Papal State. You're... Oh, Naples is a junior partner. Yeah, all pretty standard. Let's go and try and make sure we get improved relations as maxed out as much as possible with Navarra. It's going to take 10 years before we can actually integrate them anyway, so I'm not too concerned. But it would be nice to get that up there a little bit. I mean, we're already up to 116 because of the alliance and the royal marriage. This is the usual, either local goods or yeah. We don't want to lose the admin power. It's very, very easy to get behind as Castile, especially when you end up taking lots of land down here that has Berber traditions, because it means it's more expensive to core. Yeah, increased coring cost. So ideally, we want to try and save as much of our admin points as possible. -2 national unrest or 5 legitimacy. I don't think I want to lose the money and the admin power. I think we'll just take the legitimacy here. Now, Morocco, you are allied with Granada, which is fairly standard. We will be going to war with Granada soon. Let's go up to speed 3, actually. I thought I had done that, but we're on speed 2. We have rivaled Morocco. Let's go ahead and just bring back this this diplomat here. We want to go ahead and issue an embargo to Morocco, because they are one of our rivals. We also want to issue an embargo to England, and I guess we can issue an embargo to Burgundy as well. So let's go ahead and issue an embargo there. Now, who are Aragon enemies to? Maybe if I actually would have rivaled France, that might have made things better between us and Aragon. Oh, they actually like me now. Royal marriage. Right, let's get in there before somebody else gets in and gets this alliance. So we'll go and get an alliance with that. I could have done the alliance first, but I wanted to just bump that number up there. 10th of October. Excellent. Right. Brilliant there. So we'll keep sucking up to them, because I'd like to try and get that as high as possible. Now if France declare war on Aragon, that'll bring us in. So we definitely want to go and grab Granada. Let's go ahead and start moving some of these troops into position. We've still got a couple of years before we can do that. We will have to fight Morocco off at the same time, which is a little bit annoying. But we should be okay. And then... what's the plan then? I guess it's all going to be down to what France is up to. Maybe we wait for France to get in a war with England. Because they're bound to anyway, because France and... Yeah, France and England are rivals, but England are also rivaling Scotland, and Scotland is guaranteed... Scotland and Brittany are guaranteed by England. Sorry, by France. So if England attacks Brittany, or England attacks Scotland, that brings France into a defensive war. So France and England going to war in this campaign are almost inevitable. To be fair, I think that's almost inevitable in, like, any campaign. But we're a little bit ahead in military points, so we probably should go ahead and get ourselves a general. Not much point doing it just yet, mind. We might as well wait until we are sort of ready to go to war. Do we want to get an advisor? We are focused on military. Let's go and undo that focus just to put the points a little more evenly across the board. National tax modifier. Always worth getting a national tax modifier guy, because pretty much pays for himself. And the trade efficiency guy as well will pretty much pay for himself. That puts us as 555 across the board. We are still making some money, so I'm happy with that. I'm going to try and play this game without getting into massive amounts of debt early on. So we'll see how that works out for us. Yeah, so we've still got that border fiction, but you no longer want my provinces, which is good. We're always going to have a bit of border fiction because we're neighbours, but that should be easy enough to negate. So I'm not too concerned about that. Now, you have a mission to vassalize Navarra. The question is, how quickly are you going to try and do that? You don't have an alliance with Navarra yet, so you may struggle with that one. But we really need to keep our eye on when these 10 years are going to be up. Where can we tell how long you have been... hang on a second. The target country must be at peace. Must have a military alliance. Relationship of 190. Oh, no, actually, maybe we don't need the... Oh, that's right. I know what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of integration. You need that 10 years for integration, don't you? So let's go ahead and improve relation there. We don't need to wait 10 years. We just need to be up to 190. So that's fine. Should be able to do that with ease. So let me go ahead and remind myself of this again. Truce with Aragon we don't care about. February of 48. So just over a year. And we can go ahead and... not Aragon, our ally, neighbour and friend fabricating on us already. Fairly standard. But yeah, if we can get this up to 190, we can get Navarra quite easily. What have we got over here? Burgers Estate gaining some influence. That is fine. Happy enough with that. How much improving of the relation do we want to do here? Already up to 51. Trade lead of Novgorod has disbanded. We're in danger of losing our great power status, which is fine. Now, I've got to remember that... do we have to be at peace for this? The target country must be at peace. I don't know whether or not we have to be at peace. I'm fairly certain that we do. So we will have to be a little bit careful there. Yeah, we'll sort that out. What else do we want to do? I guess we just wait for this war, really. We just use this as some time to get some money in the bank. Hopefully not lose too much manpower. We're in March, so we're still 11 months away. It's probably not worth getting the heavies out of mothball status yet. Although you only get 10% per month, so perhaps it is. Because it's going to take us 8 months to fully repair everything. So we'll unmothball the heavies. We should build up the light fleet slightly as well. We can only have 4 more ships. But it doesn't matter if you go over slightly. So let's go ahead and take that up to 10. Uses a little bit of our money. But it'll build our trade fleet up, so it'll be worth it at the end of the day. That is our mission done. Finish the Reconquista. Let's go ahead and take it, so we get the CBs. So we don't have to worry about fabricating claims. We might as well pull you back from the Papal State. There's no need for you to be there at all. And we will need you to declare the war. So we've got 2 armies in place. this army's probably going to be the one to get a leader. Let's go ahead and get a leader. Oh, we've actually already got a leader. As we are still ahead in military, do we want to get a second military leader? It's probably not a bad idea. Let's go ahead and get a second military leader. You are terrible. I'm sorry I bothered. Let's try one more time. Yes, there we go. You're much better. My god, that first guy was terrible. Let's go ahead and kick you in the pants as hard as we can, because you're awful. So we'll keep one army down here just to deal with the possibility of any Moroccan troops trying to come across, although we will use the ships to block them. And then these guys are going to be up here and attempting to sort of just siege everything out. In exchange for accepting the Treaty of Tours in 1444, the county of Maine was promised to France. In practice, however, this has taken quite some time to materialise. The arrival of Charles VII himself on the scene seems to have made the hold-up go away, however, and finally Maine is now in our hands. So Maine, which is here, was, what, English? Or belonged to somebody, but is now French. Okay, that's fine. Well, they're about to kick off with some sort of war sooner or later. We are in October. Let's go ahead and put up the army maintenance. Will we still be making money? Yes, we will. We are gaining a little... Why are we gaining inflation, actually? Oh, apparently we have a gold mine somewhere, do we? Where is my trade value? States and... I'm sure I had it, like, applied to one of these, but no, I can't remember what it is. Economic map mode, and I want trade goods. Yes, La Mancha is a gold mine, so that's why we're gaining. So we should really sort of, like, improve the development here a little bit then. Just to... It'll increase our... the chances of the gold mine running dry, but it'll also give us some more money. Okay, so we're getting very, very close to February now. How are we doing with the fleet? The heavies are finished. We're still waiting on the lights. It's going to be a while before they are done. But if we go ahead and put all the ships down here, we should be safe. Should be, hopefully. We are into January. Yeah, we definitely want to take these provinces as quickly as we can. Get that mission done. So let's go ahead and get the heavies over here. We'll leave the transports. We don't really need those. Our truce with Granada has ended. Let's go ahead and get the trade fleet over here as well. And once we're all there, which we already are, we can go ahead and declare... They're actually friendly, but we can declare our war. They are allied with Morocco. That's fine. None of our allies want to come in and help us. That's also fine. So I intend to just march straight in here. You guys march into Gibraltar because that's where they are going to come in from, if anywhere. Now you're out and about here with your ships. Right, they do have a bigger fleet than myself, which is unfortunate. What have you got there? You do have some heavies. Now, why is it saying 16? Oh, transports. You're mainly transports. We should be okay there. Let's go and break off a couple of regiments here just to move over and siege that out. And we should have a full siege here in no time. They do have an admiral here, which is a little bit annoying. So they might actually wipe us out. Yeah, they're taking us out really quickly. I'm not sure that they've lost anything. Yeah, did we lose our entire navy there? I think we did. Yeah, we lost the entire navy to the Moroccans. That is pretty terrible. That's fine. Right, you've sieged that out, but you're going to stay there in case these guys decide to get any ideas. Luckily, we are rebuilding some ships. Now we've got to be careful that they may try and land troops by sea. So we need to keep our eye on that one. Let's move you guys over. That's the War of the Roses. Yeah, so we're starting to produce these extra ships now, but we're basically going to leave them hiding from the enemy fleets. Looks like Morocco's got rebels, so hopefully they'll be too busy dealing with them to care too much about me. Let's group these guys together. We're not taking attrition here because we're technically in land that we control. So we want to keep it that way. Let's go ahead and detach a siege here, though, and move out. Do you have any siege value? You do not. So it doesn't matter that we don't have the general there. So that's the minimum amount we need to maintain the siege. So let us keep that going. And yeah, I don't know whether or not we're actually going to have to march down and take anything from Morocco. We may have to do that. We could probably even take Tangiers if we're really sneaky here. They do have the port blockaded though, so I can't even get across the strait. That's the annoying thing. I'm guessing Aragon don't want to call to arms. No, not enough favours. You've still got a truce with Granada. That's fine. Portugal, how about you? You've still got a truce with Granada. If it wasn't for the fact they still have those truces, we could have probably called them in. February of... Your truces are about up, though, to be honest. So we might even be able to call those guys in and get them to help. Because my navy's just got completely wrecked. I'm going to go ahead and try and get some more lights rebuilt. Because once the war's over, we are going to want a trade fleet again, which we do not currently have. So we need to sort that one out. Portugal has declared war on Morocco. Well, that's fine. Now Morocco's going to be down here sieging out Portugal. That means their truce must be... No, the truce isn't up with Granada. You see, Portugal, you're going to need to get your ships down there. Or your troops. You've declared war on them, but you haven't moved any units towards them. Which is really dumb. Right. Can I call you to arms now? No, because there's not enough favours and the trust's too low. What about you? You're probably going to say no just because you're already at war. Yeah, I've got no way of getting across here to deal with any of this. Because I'd love to try and grab Tangiers. Oddly, Portugal have declared war, but haven't moved in to do anything. War of the Roses has ended. That was actually quite quick. So that's that done. So are England at war with anybody at the moment? They are not. Okay. Did you bring England into your war against Morocco? No, because we've just looked and England aren't in any wars. And I'm actually being blockaded up here by Granada. That's nice of them, isn't it? So there's not an awful lot happening down here. We still haven't managed to take this fort yet. It's probably going to take a little while, but I think this is a good place to end the video. So we will continue this when we come back next time. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. And again, a very big thank you to my Patreon supporter, Bobby Fender, for sponsoring this video with his generous donation. I will see you guys next time, and until then, goodbye for now.